What's up? I am at the RV park here in Los Angeles. This is the Hollywood RV park. You can YouTube it. There's other people who have done videos about this, but this place is pretty cool. It's probably one of the coolest RV parks I've ever stayed at. It's very eclectic. It's all themed for the film industry, and there are people that work in the film industry actually live in this park. They live in here seasonally, and they live here, some people live here all year round. It's pretty cool. And I'll put some video and I'll show you around here a little bit, but it's pretty cool. You've got people permanently live here in these Class A's. Can't zoom in. It was a little tiny home right here where my thumb is right there. But you've got a lot of Class A's, a lot of stuff. But behind me is a bunch of Airstreams. In fact, I was a few rows down. Actually, it was only a couple because of the bathrooms. Down here, the showers and the bathrooms, I was across the way from it. The guy behind me was in an Airstream. He was a stunt guy for the Marvel comics. I don't know if he's out here now, but they come back and forth. It's pretty cool though. But I'll put some more video on that I will. As you can see, a lot of Airstreams parked back here. It's pretty cool. There's your showers and your bathrooms. All your streets are named. Look at that Hollywood Boulevard. I'm parked on Oscar Lane. Get it? And then you right back there towards the end of the park is the Van Nuys Airport. Very busy. All your rich folks and movie stars fly out of there. And over there, over that wall, is industrial warehousing for movies. Check it out. It's pretty cool. A lot of cool artwork is out here, man. Really is. I didn't really showcase this the last time I was here, but Mr. Rogers, somebody put in there, want to be my neighbor. That building right there, I think they said one of the big cooking shows is filmed in there. Not exactly sure. Top Chef, I think it's Top Chef or one of them. Pretty cool. Now that right there is what I love. That tiny house. That is cool. They pulled that thing in here and people live in there permanently. That is cool. And that's a new trailer there. The same person that was living there had all that garden 2 years ago. They may have gotten them a new or smaller trailer. Because I stayed right there where that Winnebago is, right there. That was my spot, I believe, 2 years ago. If not, it was further. See, more artwork there. We know who that is. Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. Pretty freaking cool. It's probably one of the coolest looking RV parks I've ever been in. Pretty cool. Alright, so actually, up here is where I stayed because it was the second set of restrooms. Yeah, where that trailer is, that RV, that was the spot I was at 2 years ago because it's the second set of restrooms here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very quiet and nice. It's so nice. You wouldn't even know you were in Los Angeles if you were sitting there not even thinking about it. Pretty cool. And they're pretty open to pretty much a lot of different types of RVs, especially if they let mine in. When I pulled up 2 years ago, that freaked me out. I thought that was a real cop. It's not. Oh boy, well, I've just been chilling out since I got here a little while ago at the Hollywood RV park, and weather's going to be nice. I probably wouldn't have to run my AC much at all, if anything, this week. And I don't have big trees over it, so I'll get sunlight for the solar panels. And, of course, I'll be driving this thing around, so that'll be good. But this is a really cool RV park. I tell you, if I had to live out here in Los Angeles, I could live here. I'd get an RV and live in this park. It's cool. I like it. It's quiet back here. Ain't nobody come back here messing around, man. Nobody comes back here messing around at all. It's really just a very eclectic, very cool, quiet RV park. I mean, it's a lot of Airstreams, as I mentioned earlier. There's a bunch of them. But I'll probably show some more video of some stuff. I haven't walked. Don't know if I've walked to the very back. I need to go for a walk and just kind of look around. It's really cool. The people here are just so nice, man. They really are good people. I got to give it to them all day long. Something interesting I didn't show in the office, and I'll have to show some video of that again if I go back in there. They had coffee back in 2019 there, but I guess because of COVID, they don't have coffee anymore. Poor coffee. It's just taking a hit, hasn't it? Can't have coffee because COVID. Got to blame everything on COVID, don't we? Good God. But anyway, they had some photos on the wall, and a few years ago, it was actually, I thought it was like weeks before I'd gotten here in 2019, but it was a few years back prior to that. It was like 2015, 2016 when NCIS Los Angeles came back here, and they filmed, and they blew up an RV. As they always do, the fire department comes and inspects it. They're trained stunt guys and explosive guys that come back here, and they isolate everything off and get everybody out of the area. And so it's pretty cool, and there's Oscar awards or Emmy awards in the office from different people that have had them. They leave them up in the office to show, and you've got Dave Grohl, I think, gave a guitar or a platinum record on the wall in there to him, and just a bunch of other stuff. It's very cool. But like I say, a lot of people work in the film industry out here, and it's funny because I think when I was here 2 years ago, I saw this Airstream, and it had a really expensive Porsche in front of it, and it had the placard on the side. They were movie agent or TV agent, and they were in business to try to get you like a booking agent. It's like, gotta look good in the car. Don't tell them we live in an RV park, but it's an Airstream if we do because it's cool. A lot of celebrities have Airstreams, which is cool. I don't know if you know that, but you probably do. Matthew McConaughey has 4 of them, and those suckers are customized out to the hilt. Matthew McConaughey probably paid for the customization to have them built probably a couple $100,000 a piece for those things. So he loves his Airstreams. It's a bunch of celebrities that have them. They're cool RVs. I love Airstreams. They're just so expensive. You don't get much storage in them. It's like out here in this park, I could live in an Airstream. I think it'd be cool. It would be real cool. I'd make it happen. It'd be kind of a cool thing to do. But still ain't ruling that out, though, because, if I got me a lot and piece of property somewhere, if I didn't put a tiny home, it'd probably be a RV trailer or something. It'd be kind of cool. And I can get it set on concrete slab and my utilities put to it. And I can, why not an Airstream? That'd be kind of cool, But I just don't know. I'll either probably put a tiny home on it or something, or do that, or my AC just kicked in if you heard that noise. But anyway, I'll figure all that out and what I'm going to do here when I get back home. Got 6 or 7 people wanting to look at the van when I get home. We can get this thing sold and then go from there. That'd be cool. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. It was a good day. Driving from Las Vegas and just kind of hanging out. And like I said, I got my conference this week. If something comes on, I can turn the camera on, I will. And other than that, we'll talk at you then. Be good. Thanks. Bye. What's up, folks? I'm going to go get some work done at Panera Bread for a little bit. And I tell you, this is, as I said yesterday, it's the coolest RV park I've ever stayed at, probably. I mean, you got people who pretty much live out here, and it really is interesting. It doesn't even feel like an RV park. That's how cool it is. People wandering around, walking their dogs with their coffee. It's really cool. It really is. So, anyway, I'm going to go get a little work done here. My only challenge here is backing in and out of this parking, this backing in and out of this spot here. Really is. That car right there is my challenge. But they live there, so I can't worry about it. They live there. I'm gonna have to work around it. It'll be alright. It'll be okay. So let's see what we can get accomplished today. I'll tell you another cool thing they do here at this park. Which most of you may not realize is it's not a lot of parks. So they've got some machinery or a forklift or something that'll take your travel trailer and they'll pull it in for you. They don't charge you to do that and help you back it in. It's very cool. I'm telling you, it is. Very cool. But I tell you, man, it's amazing how cool this place is, an RV park. You can literally live out here. There's another tiny house parked up in the corner by the front parking lot. That is so freaking cool, man. And for the rent, these people are probably paying maybe $500-$600 a month, maybe. I'd have to look that up. But you've got your Class A's and your buses up front. A lot of Airstreams. I showed you the other one. It was so cool. Sorry about that. But they've got a rec room. You can sit do some work for their Wi-Fi. A lot of great laundry and restrooms. This place is really cool. It's really a cool RV park. I'm going to walk to the back here before dark this evening, and I'm going to kind of walk around and explore it some more. But like I said earlier, you've got great restrooms and laundry facilities and showers. Everything's clean. Just a good crew of people here. When you pull up and get here, if you have a travel trailer, they'll back it in for you. They've got the equipment to do it. It's just a great place to hang or live. You know, I'm not big on California when I live in California, but if temporarily I need to live out here for a while, I'd pull a trailer up and I'd live here. It's inexpensive and it's just quiet, very cool place. People are always looking out. There's a lot of security, man. It really is. It's so cool. Well, as I said earlier, I'm going to go do a little wandering. Let's see what we can get ourselves into. I'm thinking about hitting some of these cemeteries and kind of seeing this. It's kind of weird and morbid, but, you know, one thing I've never done so about here. I was going to see if I could walk to the Hollywood sign, but I started looking about the terrain and what it takes and how long. And if you don't know where you're going, not with some people, you probably don't want to go hiking out beyond Griffith Park over there. If you've been to LA and you've been out there and you know what I'm talking about, up there in those hills, man, you just don't know of a lot of things that can come up on you, especially coyotes and various other things. Any animal, wildlife to come at you, or just people. There's crazy people in those hills. I'm telling you there is. But probably less likely to that, more likely to have any wildlife. You just got to know where you're going, where you're walking. And the terrain can be pretty rough. You have to have the right shoes and be in, shape to do it. So, but I've been up there before. I used to go up there all the time when I lived out here to the observatory. And I'll tell you, that's some place to go to. The zoo is across the road, the LA Zoo. Go to the zoo. It's cool. The Griffith Park Observatory is so cool. You go up there. You can go during the day and go in. They have telescopes and stuff like that. But they've got the seismic thing that measures that little pendulum about the movement of any earthquake or something. I can't remember. It's been years since I've been in there. But the view at night, the lights. God, you ever seen so many lights in your life? It's unbelievable. It's pretty cool. So anyway, let's see what we can get ourselves into here, shall we? All right, Barham is. I've driven to here before, but that's all your Warner Brothers studios and lots. Johnny Carson Studios up in here. I've been up here years ago. My brother and I went and saw Howie Mandel had a talk show and night show, and it didn't cut it. I think it was a late night show or during the day. Didn't quite cut it, but there's Warner Brothers Studios. A lot of movies and a lot of shows filmed here, folks. A lot of Ted Lasso. Look at all that. A lot of this stuff is filmed here. Young Sheldon's filmed here. Look at all that. That's the gate. Famous gate they come running out of, and that's the famous gate they came running out of in Blazing Saddles. Yeah, that's that. Right here on Barham. I love the nostalgia of an Airstream, but man, do they come with a price tag. They really do. And you gotta find something to pull it with. I guess that's a part of the cost. mention, all these little pathways are all street names, famous names like Sunset, Star Avenue. That trailer's been sitting there a while. It's got some flat tires. Probably dry rot. Check this trailer out. It's another tiny built home. This is cool. Basically buying the frames that they build these RVs on and building their own homes. That is so cool. Would you look? Wow. That is cool. It's pretty cool. That's how you do it. There's a mobile home sitting over there. It's been sitting there for a long time. I would think the owner of the park may live over there, or park manager. Pretty cool. Another mobile home. A couple of them back here, interesting. And a school bus. You know, they definitely don't mind vans if they had that back here. Pretty cool. And right back there is your Van Nuys Airport. Very busy airport, as I mentioned. It's where all your movie stars and your rich folks fly out of. Big time. Wow. I've got a lot of video footage I gotta get through, but as you can see, people that live here, they have their own mailboxes. And there's temporarily ones you can get packages here when you stay here. It's so cool. There's a rec room in there. Not many people go in unless you need to work. You've got areas to chill. It's pretty cool though, man. It just is. This park has a great nostalgia. It really does. And that cat on the motorcycle, that shit looked real, man, when I first pulled in here 2 years ago. He is not real, but enough dark light, you'd think he was. That's that. Marilyn Monroe. Look at that. At night, it's pretty cool looking, isn't it? Kind of dims out with those lights, brighten it up.